Hello everyone, I am Krooked, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted look at games and give them 1 through 10 rating. This needs no introduction, but it is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, and I have modded in the Sith Lords Restored Content Modification patch. This is the ultimate way to play the game. The content was released by Obsidian and then modded back in by fans. So this is basically the most official way to play the game. This is widely regarded as the greatest Star Wars game of all time. Is it? Probably, but we're going to find out anyway. Let's see. I would, but I really like using lightsabers. Yeah, I'll be this guy. That looks good. Attributes. We're gonna go 2 in strength, multiple in intelligence. We'll do a few there. I like strong charisma because of force powers. It's just me. We need some dexterity, and yeah, that's fine. That's how we're gonna do this. I like treat injury a lot. We're gonna put 2 into that. We're gonna put 4 into persuade because that's just how I play, and then 2 in, only 1? Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do this. And feats. Okay. Let's go. I don't think I can do lightsaber or anything. Can I? Oh, I can. Yeah. Maybe? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I am Krooked too. That's what I always do. Now we're gonna play. So, repeating myself for the trillionth time, looks and feels just like Star Wars. Not sure what's going on here though. It looks like it might be breaking a little bit. Okay. I think it tried to break, but the mod was like, no, don't break. So you start out, and you're a droid. Not really, but yeah. There's story to go with all this.
The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying.
Yep.
You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention.
He's like, I'm dead. The graphics of this game are really good for its era. Not so good for today. There's a lot of mods for it, though.
Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
So, I'm going to skip the prologue. I've done this a trillion times. On PC, Xbox, you name it. I actually bought this game twice on Xbox when it came out because I had lost my disc the first time, bought it again, found the disc, and then I somehow wound up with a 3rd copy. I love this game. Or I loved this game anyway. I don't know if I still do. I'm sure I do. But we'll see. We'll see. Awaken. Awaken. It just reminds me of Death Clock. So that's what Bacta tanks used to look like. Now they look like they do in Boba Fett. So yeah, skipping the prologue, you're still gonna have quite a bit of cutscene here. And it might make you question, why is there so much just meh without me doing anything? And that's just how games used to be. Perfect. Alright. Oh, those are Kolto tanks, not Bacta tanks. A little different. So, they changed a bit from KOTOR over to KOTOR 2 in terms of its controls, the way that everything's laid out. But it still plays really well, so you can break down items, craft items, do stuff like that. You use these all the time. You will never not be using it because that's how you build your lightsaber and customize your weapons and do everything else. So, equip screen. Do I have a plasma torch? I do not. So, I mean, I think I can bash this. Yeah. 2 damage and bash with anything short of a plasma torch. So I believe I can go over to here. I can hit this and access medical bay functions. Boom. That's why you take computer skill stuff, so you don't have to hack everything like a loser. Man. Without giving you a lightsaber from the get-go, this game does a really good job of getting you what you need. Oh. Yeah.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead?
I did, actually.
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
So the story of this is a really big deal, so I'm not going to reveal anything.
Tell me, do you recall what happened?
But yeah, Kreia obviously looks like a Jedi.
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
Apparently we are too.
Your
if you think I'm a Jedi, you are mistaken, lady.
You are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down. So it would seem. Keep your past,
so
let us focus on the now.
This game basically says, hey, look, you're, you know things about the Jedi.
We were attacked once, and even as I slept, I felt a last...
Okay. Yeah, so there's light side, dark side. Literally every choice you make in this game will affect the light side and the dark side in some way, shape, or form. It's really cool because, well, you get to control how your character is. Sometimes, though, you're like, wow, I don't want to do this, but there's no winning for it. And that's just kind of how it goes a lot of the time. You can obviously have multiple weapons equipped, but not a vibro sword and a plasma torch. Can't do that. Or vibro cutter. But you can have multiple layouts for weapons, which is always handy. As it says, the game pauses when there's enemies. And then you go up and you get to choose, like, what are you going to do? I'm going to power attack this. And then once you're all good, you hit spacebar and it plays out. You can pause things at any time. You can left click, which is just a normal attack. You can hit power attack. It's very tactical, kind of like an XCOM game would be, but Star Wars. And yeah, the previous game played like this too. It's fine. Because, well, it's... Even though it's an older style of gameplay, it doesn't feel dated. It feels more tactical than anything because, well, it is tactical. So clearing out actions, I want to get my med pack up there. Boom, use my med pack, now I attack this thing, and it's dead. So, with this being a tactical game, there's a lot that... Okay. I suddenly can't move. Okay. That was weird. With it being more of a tactical game, you know, you're not going to have the crazy lightsaber stuff that you can do like in Jedi Fallen Order. However, there's so much story here, and there's so much you can do. There's characters that you can get that are literally only there for people on the dark side, only on the light side. There's characters that you can turn to the light side and dark side. There's so much that you can do in this game. It is basically create your own Jedi simulator. And it does it all so incredibly well that it kind of immerses you right from the get-go by letting you create your character the way that you want them to be. Which Star Wars games don't do. You don't get to make your own Jedi in most Star Wars games, which that's really what people want to do. People don't want to just visit the Skywalker story, which is why, yeah, those games sell, but they're never going to be as widely regarded as this, because you want to make your own Jedi. You want to make your own character. You don't want to always just play as Luke and Leia and go through everything there. So when it comes to games like this, it becomes a huge deal because you're now playing as your character. You are the Star Wars adventure. And it adds so much to the game.
There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing.
Yeah, it literally tells you, when this happens, save your game. So I'll save. It's basically saying this is a boss fight. Boss fight, yay! You can switch characters, you can play different things. I'm gonna go in here and probably get rocked a little bit. Maybe. Sometimes I'm pretty good. That one's dead. Normal attack, power attack. Probably don't need to do the power attack, that's fine. Now this one. I'm gonna go ahead and cue a power attack. Got it, done.
It is the Force.
Yeah, so now that I've leveled up, I can auto level, or I can go through, I can pick the skills that I want to pick. Go in, pick the feats that I want to pick, like Force Sensitive, which is always really nice to have anything Forcey. And I don't know why I want to level up. But yeah, that's the basics of this game. So I gave Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic a 10 out of 10 because, well, it is. It is, in almost every single way, as perfect of a game as you can get. So what do you give a game that does everything that did, but better? And that's kind of the thing that makes this so much fun, because yeah, I love Star Wars, and I love a good Star Wars game, and this is everything that makes a good Star Wars game a great Star Wars game. It took what KOTOR did and expanded on it in every single way imaginable, and I'd say made it even more digestible by cleaning up the controls and just making it a better game. Because of that, and I'm also going to just auto level up because it restores my health so I don't die immediately if it happens to run into me. I'm going to go ahead and give KOTOR an 11 out of 10 for KOTOR 2. What that means is this game is not only a perfect game, but it expanded upon the previous games so much that this is a must play. Even if you aren't really a Star Wars person, you want to play this game because it's that good. This is something that will easily turn you into a Star Wars fan if you're not, and will make you want to know more. The only problem is this is no longer classified as canon. So that hurts all of us fans, because we're like, but the story is so good. If you want to know why, go check this game out. You're not going to have anything wrong by checking this out. You're going to enjoy it and be like, wow, why didn't I before? And yes, get the mods. They're important. And you should also be able to control it with a controller. I just use mouse and keyboard because that's what I'm used to for this over the years, because Xbox is something that only happened for so long. Whereas PC, I've always had copies on PC. So that's just how it goes. But you're going to like this game. Something else you should like is this video. You should also hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of Unscripted. You can also hit the bell so that way you'll be notified whenever a new episode comes out, because as this is the last episode for Star Wars month, I am going to be switching back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I think, for my uploads. It might be a couple other days. Hitting that bell is going to be your best way to find out. Also, if you want to support the channel a bit further, you can always hit that link down below to check out my Patreon. There's some benefits with that. And other than that, thank you for all the support, love, and everything you've shown me in Star Wars month. It has been an absolute blast. I've loved this adventure of Star Wars games. And, well, it'll be nice to play something that's not Star Wars, even after all this and all the good games that we played. There's a lot of Star Wars here. So, again, thank you for watching Unscripted. May the Force be with you, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!